Shiba Inu coin momentum is building, and it is finally breaking out of some trend lines. Now, we're going to be talking about it in this video. We've got some green on the screen today. We're going to be going over the entire cryptocurrency market, the price action that we're experiencing right now. So if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay, and I do want to say thank you guys for watching this video. I want to make it very, very clear that YouTube is cracking down on cryptocurrency videos and what is permitted. So general discussions are permitted, and that is exactly what we're doing in this video. Yes, I'm going to talk about some of the cryptos that I am buying. Yes, I'm going to talk about the price action. Yes, we're going to talk about some expectations, but that is simply a discussion, okay? We're going to be going over the latest news so that you guys can make informed decisions, knowing everything that is happening. But in no way is this video a recommendation, a promotion, a suggestion, or a promise of anything that is going to happen in the cryptocurrency space. It is simply us talking, us discussing, so that, of course, we can all make our own decisions. Now, I don't want to insult your intelligence, but I do have to say this disclaimer because, of course, YouTube doesn't believe that you are making your own decisions. So I do want to apologize for that, but nonetheless, I've got to be very careful because of YouTube is cracking down on cryptocurrency and so on. So with that being said, we're going to jump into Shiba Inu coin in a second here, but I first want to talk about Best Wallet because there's only a few hours left in this ICO. One day and 17 hours from now, the ICO is over. These guys have raised $17.5 million, and I'm excited about this one. Now, I have bought into this. That does not mean that you have to buy into Best Wallet, but I've done so for several reasons. Number one, they've actually got a wallet that is already usable, and I use it, right? It's got a very easy interface. You've got access to the blockchain, all of that good stuff. But it's got features that a lot of other wallets do not have. You've got a token launchpad coming soon. You're going to be able to spend your cryptocurrency if that's what you want to do. And of course, there are some other features like managing an entire portfolio and so on. But the real reason, okay, I've decided to buy into Best Wallet because I believe the industry is going to grow. I believe that as we get more and more green on the screen, as we see more and more gains in the crypto space, as we see more and more people buying in, they're going to need a wallet. You cannot own cryptocurrency without a wallet. So as people understand that and as more and more users come to the space, I believe that we're going to see more and more demand for wallets like Best Wallet. And of course, if you Google what is the best crypto wallet, organically, Best Wallet is one of them that shows up at the top of the list. So very uniquely positioned, and I'm excited about this one. But let's jump into Shiba Inu coin and what is happening here and the momentum that is currently building as trend lines are being broken. It says Shiba Inu coin finally breaks the descending structure after extended weakness. Shiba Inu coin climbed 4% today to 863 points per coin, and roughly that's exactly where it's at the time that I'm recording this video, 861 points per coin. Now, it goes on to say that after falling to about 678 points per coin last week, Shiba Inu coin got that bounce. For most of November, Shiba Inu coin has moved inside of a steady downward structure, forming lower highs and lower lows. Recent price action shows that the token pushing above a descending trend line that held for several weeks. Analysts viewed this move as an early sign that buyers were starting to regain control after a long period of weakness. This guy noted that the breakout followed a brief consolidation near the 700 point per coin level, and Shiba Inu coin then moved above the diagonal resistance point for the first time in weeks. So this is the line that they're using here. We have been declining day after day after day after day. And of course, Shiba Inu coin just yesterday broke above that level. Now, you can see on the daily chart here that it's absolutely true. And Shiba Inu coin is breaking back up above these moving averages. The only moving averages that have not yet been, broken through are the 20-day and 30-day moving average and exponential moving average. If Shiba Inu coin can regain these blue lines on the screen right here, we could be in a very nice bullish technical pattern. Now, with that, what we typically see during the week of Thanksgiving is subdued volume. Okay, a lot of traders are taking it easy. They're going on vacation. They're spending time with family, and you will typically stock markets are closed. Foreign exchange markets see very, very thin volume, and typically that's what happens with cryptocurrency. Now, the good news is, okay, if we do have thin volume, but for some reason or another, we get a lot of buying pressure, the selling pressure may not be able to withstand, and we can have a very nice breakout. That's what I'm hoping for. What I expect is a little bit of stagnation, a little bit of slow action Thursday and Friday as some traders are on vacation. But if we get that buying pressure as selling pressure is sleeping, we can have a very nice move. So I remain optimistic. I choose to accumulate, and I choose to do so on the KCEX exchange. If you guys are interested in it, you get a link down in the description below, but in no way am I recommending that you go out and buy any cryptocurrency or any such thing. I'm simply allowing you to know that this exchange exists, and of course I use it. I've got my reasons. Lowest fees in the game, you've got the best selection of crypto in the United States, and of course you can trade on up to 125x leverage. Let me know what you guys are buying down in the comments below, and until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.